Hi, my name is Mary, and I am on the NAMI-Walks planning team. And back when we originally planned the walk, we were going to start at the Pebble Creek Country Club and walk through a part of the Lick Creek Trail. It's a very beautiful course. It's a very flat course. People with various levels of physical abilities would be able to comfortably walk. Pets are welcome. And I thought what I would do, since we are virtually walking, is that today I would kind of walk the trail. So the first part of the trail is starting from the Pebble Creek parking lot through Fitch Parkway. And you can probably hear the traffic, so you know that it's an urban trail. Hi. And I'm going to enter, we do a small part of the walk through the golf course, and then we'll hit the trail. So I will be stopping along the way and showing you some interesting points of things to see, some beautiful nature, some of the things you will see if you actually walk this trail on October 10th, but perhaps next year when we can all walk together in safety. So I'll be back. I just want to show you here, even though we are very close to the bypass, we're going to start entering some really beautiful nature area. You probably can't hear it on this microphone, but there's lots of birds singing, and you still hear some traffic, but nature is kind of taking over the experience. One of the first things of note we come to is we are going to go under the highway. There's a nice little bridge that'll take us around to the trail. We are not far from entering the regular part of the trail. A good entrance, and a lot of people come and stop by, is right across from the Pebble Creek subdivision main entrance. You'll see a lot of people on the day you walk. You will probably see a lot of people entering the trail there just to enjoy the lovely nature. And here we are ready to enter the actual trail itself. We will not be walking as far as Creekview Park. We walk to the second rest area, and then we turn around and come back. And when you end up back in Pebble Creek parking lot, that is 5K. So here we go. Just showing you some of the beautiful plants and berries and trees you'll see along this trail. It's just very, very pretty, very, very quiet usually, and just a nice way to spend an hour or so on walk day or any other time you want to come and walk. And you'll see in a distance another bridge that we will cross. I will show you that up closer, but once again we have a chance to cross the bridge and just kind of enjoy some beautiful beautiful trees, hear the birds sing on this lovely day. Here is a closer view of the bridge. You see it kind of turns, and I will take another picture once I cross about halfway over it. You see that the bridge goes for another turn, and it ends up very close to the first rest stop. So I want to kind of give you a little bit of an experience of walking across the bridge. Let me just show you what's below. I'm hearing some birds, maybe a woodpecker. And to my right will be the first rest stop, and I will stop a little bit there and I met some birders this morning, enjoying such a beautiful day, and they send their greetings to the National Alliance on Mental Illness. Go ahead, wave some more. So we're at our first rest stop, and you'll see it's pretty comfortable. There's room to sit down. I would guess we're probably about a quarter of a way on our walk this morning, if I had to guess. Plenty of room in our real walk. We probably would have water and refreshments here, perhaps. I just want to show you, I'm going to walk up. You can see that there is a nice trail guide right here at this restaurant, or right here at this rest stop, not restaurant. And it shows you the kind of birds you can expect to see on the trail. And very often I do see them when I come and walk. It also has a very nice trail map, so you can see where you are and where you're going. So our next rest area, which is where our turnaround point, is a little bit less than half a mile away. You can see that. We are here, got about a half a mile to go, then we will turn around and come back the way we came. You can follow this trail all the way down to Creek View Park Trailhead. That's about almost 3.5 miles from here where we are. Probably about 4 miles when we start, but our walk is designed to be 5K, so we will turn around at the next rest stop. And if I see anything of note, I will stop and we'll take a video. The trail continues right after the rest stop. I'm just kind of showing you this picture. This is what the trail looks like, so pretty much the whole way. If you see it, you notice it's flat, it is paved, it's not a hard walk. People who are in need of wheelchairs or people with strollers, it's a very comfortable trail, I believe, for those situations. Once again, the trail continues. Unfortunately, I was not quick enough with my camera, but I just saw some beautiful cardinals, bright red. They stood out against the trees, but by the time I was making the move, they flew away. But you can expect to see lots of really lovely birds, just beautiful birds on this walk. One of the interesting things that you see on this trail is animal prints. Now, I don't believe these are real animal prints. They're way too evenly spaced, but the creators of this trail have these animal prints kind of crossing the trail in different locations, and it makes it a little bit fun if you have children, if they're walking with you, to look for the prints and try to guess or try to find out or try to research what animal would have made them. This is about as steep as the path gets, if I'm remembering myself correctly. I guess if you would be pushing a stroller or using a wheelchair, you might need some help to get. You probably would need some help in a wheelchair to get through this area, but it's definitely doable. I believe these trails were designed to be as accessible, but still honor all the beauty of nature that we see. Just wanted to show you a little bit of a clearing here. Once again, I was not quick enough to get some really good bird images, and you'll see I believe we are coming to the second rest stop, kind of right where the path curves around and then straightens out. We are coming up to our second rest stop, just kind of showing you a different view of it, and you can see someone on a recombinant bike biking along. The trail today is not crowded, and I have found in the times I've walked it, those on bikes are very polite. They will let you know well before they come come to you, but you still have to be a little bit of alert. So this is the entrance to the second rest area. You turn right and then it loops around back onto this main trail. If you kept going straight, you would hit Creeky View Park in a little bit less than 3 miles. So I'm going to enter the second rest area. You'll see that the trail veers off a little bit if you want to use the rest area option. Then we're going back into an area with some wetlands, and hopefully we'll catch some birds or something of nature that will speak to us a little bit. And here you see an entrance to the next rest area. Once again, it's very similar to the previous one, a little place for you to just kind of sit down and enjoy some nature. It wasn't that far of a walk, about a half a mile, a little bit less. See that there's a nice place for a little bit of shade if you want to sit in the shade. And then there's an overlook of some real pretty wetlands here. I can hear birds. I cannot really see them right now. When we walk for real on this trail, this is a great spot to just sit down and relax a little bit, listen, see what nature has to say to you. It's also a good place if you've brought water for your pets, that it's a good place to just kind of take a break and water your pets too. So this trail map shows us that we are here. The next rest area is about 3/4 of a mile continuing on that trail, but we are going to turn around because we're doing 5K. This particular trail map has all kinds of information about plants and that you will see, and also animals that you might run across. Some friendly, some not so friendly, or some that need to be avoided. So once again, we are here at the second rest stop. We are going to turn around and go back to the previous rest area. And then we're continuing kind of through the back end of this rest area back onto the main trail. If I turn right and go a few miles, I will hit Creekview Park. If I turn left, we're just going back the way we came, which is what we're going to do right now. And I'm out of the other side of the rest stop and the trail is ahead. This is back the way we came. If I see anything interesting, I will stop and take the video. This is just a nice view. Here are some more animal prints crossing our path. And here we're coming up to our the very first rest stop we came to. But then we'll go over the bridge, but I will sign off here. I will show you some scenes going over the bridge, but I just want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk to you about a very special place, a place I like to come and walk. I want to encourage you that if you're feeling stress and anxiety, to go out and spend some time in nature if you can. It's just relaxing and beautiful, and you have given me the opportunity today to just sit back and stand back or walk and notice just some of the beauty around me that I very often take for granted. I'm very grateful for that. I know that sometimes it's hard to just kind of get up and make yourself take a walk, but I do that too, but I never regret it. I never regret the time I spend walking and just enjoying life. There are many parks in the Bryan College Station area that you can, with long trails, short trails, you can kind of customize a walk to the time you have or your physical ability, and just kind of go out and enjoy the outdoors. Once again, we're walking into the first rest stop. We're walking back. It was a little bit less than a half a mile between the previous rest stop, and we're just retracing our steps to go back to the Pebble Creek Country Club parking lot. I'll give you an angle of walking across the bridge before we say goodbye. Here are a few more animal prints. And here we are at the end of the trail. We would just go back up Fitch Parkway to Pebble Creek parking lot, and that would be the end of our walk and the end of our 5K. Once again, thank you. Thank you for all you do for NAMI. Thank you for participating in this walk in any way you can. I am the family member of a person with a serious mental illness, and I am grateful that NAMI is there with education, support, practical help to help us help our loved one lead a better life, a life of meaning and purpose. So once again, thank you. Go out and enjoy some nature today, I hope, and have a wonderful day of good mental wellness.